Hello traders, the title of the video is what do I recommend to Elliott wave traders. Now before you run away thinking that Joe, you are about to talk about trade idea, software, that's not the case. It's about, alright, Elliott wave trading. What do I recommend to Elliott wave traders, alright? What I recommend to Elliott wave traders is very simple, right? Look at this chart, all right? Can you see all my prior wave count is still here? I call this one first wave, second wave, I call this one third wave, I call this one fourth wave, all right? And now here we are, you see, it's going up, and we are still calling this, okay? And when we were here, we were saying that the fifth wave will end somewhere here, and it continues to extend. Now, for traders who have already watched the video that I titled How to Use the Moving Average 20 to Revive Your Elliott wave Strategies, what can you tell me about this chart now? What can you put on this chart? What can you tell me on this chart? All right? So now, if you look at this chart, you will see quickly, ladies and gentlemen, you will see quickly that the third wave of a higher degree is the one that is continuing all the way there. That's the third wave of a higher degree still going on there. Because if you watch the video that titled How to Use a Moving Average 20 to Revive Elliott wave Strategy, you will be willing to accept that this is still the third wave of a higher degree going on up to this point here. All right? All right? Now, then you'll be wondering, say, George, why did you call this one before third wave? Now, a lot of traders may quickly understand that we always say to traders that the Elliott wave count is what? One step at a time. So as the prior was going down, we said it's the first wave, and then we said it's the second wave, and then we said it's the third wave, and then we said it's the fourth wave. Then we say, all right, now we are in the fifth wave, which is true. Now, one step at a time. Now it's clear to us, after all these years, that this move that has started since 2010 is still the third wave for a Visa stock. All right? And then you may say, Joe, why do you recommend to Elliott wave traders? Thank you for asking that question. The reason why I brought out this chart, because I still got all my drawing on the chart. We were talking about how to use the structure of the first wave to forecast the multi-wave. Remember, I just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first wave, and then you use the structure of the first wave to forecast the whole multi-wave. All right, you remember that? So all the drawing are still here. My lines are still here when we were discussing that a few years ago. All right? Now, what I want to say to you in this tutorial and what I recommend to Elliott wave traders is this. When you perform, a thorough, a very, intensive, Elliott wave count, do not remove your lines. That's it. That's the whole purpose of this video. You can see that my wave count before and all the lines are still here. That's why sometimes when I open some of the chart, you see, George, I wonder how your room looks like, all right? Because I have sometimes too many lines. But we need those lines because we need to keep them on the chart for a while until we don't need them anymore. But most of the time, what is happening, an Elliott wave trader will count wave today, will do a deep, we spend maybe 1 hour counting wave and do everything, and draw a line, do everything. And then at the end, for the sake of aesthetic, the beauty of it, instead of the sake of the practicality of the wave count, they forget about the future and they remove all those lines. What usually happens with honest, those Elliott wave practitioner, Elliott wave analysts will tell you, one can look at the chart today and see in a different way. But a few weeks down the line, you may look at it and change your mind and say, "Oh, I'm not happy with this. It looks different." All right, but when it's normal, it's normal. But if you leave your lines on the chart, your drawing everything on the chart, it helps you to take it from where you left it and continue with it. It saves you a lot of time. It also helps you to avoid trading mistakes. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section. So my recommendation is that when you spend a lot of time on the chart, you do all the thing, it is your chart. Like I show you now, you see we were saying fifth wave will end somewhere here. Here it is, push it. But the reason why you leave it there, if there is an extension going on, you will see it. Additional data that is added, you will see the additional data, and then you take it into consideration, and then to see whether how can you adjust to the current reality of the market. As I've been saying it before, the area will count is one step at a time. You will notice that a professional trader, or even on YouTube, you may see a chart nicely, beautifully done. They leave all these numbers, the Romans numbers, all this clean, nicely, beautifully done. It's a lot of work put into it, and they just show it to you. But on the background, there are other charts that they left somewhere else. All right? I remember I kept a predictive fractal pattern for the dollar yen on my computer for years, because that pattern was playing for the dollar yen for some time. So this is it. So if you are somebody very organized, okay, like a busy bee, you are very organized like the bees, all right, you can take a snapshot, all right, or copy that chart, all right, and then save it on your disk. But the problem is that you can forget about that copy of that chart. So why don't you just leave the line and all the things down your chart? But most of the traders, especially those who are using their chart like I'm doing now in a public place, may say, "Oh, people, we found out that I made a mistake." It is your chart. You made a mistake. Did you spot it? That's the most important thing. If you spot it, rectify it. It's part of what the wave count. Professional, experience, what they call guru, will make mistakes. But one of the reasons why some of those experience, even the gurus, all right, will waste their claim money unnecessarily, is because they just maybe full of themselves or too confident and don't want to be humble and leave those lines on the chart, and they say, "All right, I need them." And they may say, "Why do you need it? You are a guru. Why do you need it?" You may tell them, "Yes, so I may know where I left it when additional data are printed out." But most Elliott wave traders do not leave their line or their wake on the chart. They remove them after they finish. Don't do that. So this is the recommendation that I'm making for traders. I hope it will help you also. So you see now, all these lines are still here. So I connect this one, the pink one is there. Okay, it's there, it's still there. I can extend it. It's my own chart. All right? All right? Now I can adjust. Most importantly, I'll leave those one like the way they are now. I'll just the bigger one. But where we are calling now 5 here is the 5th wave of the 3rd wave of a higher degree. So all I need to do now, this one, I'll bring it back here. And I will be expecting a 4th wave, either to the pink line or to the red line minimum. All right? Either the pink or the red. Oops, don't move it, George. That's it. Okay? And then before we will talk about, all right, the 5th wave of a higher degree somewhere there. You see? And remember the video that I was referring to you before? How to use moving average 20 to revive your Elliott wave strategies. All right? So now what I need to do, just remove these 4 here. I can, okay, I leave those one there as they are now. I leave them there, just leave them there for now, as just to remind myself what I was doing before, so I can take it from where I was before. I leave those one there. I'm not going to remove them, you see. All right, so adjustment, I put the name 3, and then I leave the 5 there, and I will just put here, what is the 4? Where did I move the 4? I will just put somewhere in the middle here 4, and see what will happen. You see, and then I'll go to the mouth, to the yearly chart. By the way, this, you see, you see, this is the third wave. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we were counting before, those are just minor wave of the third wave of a higher degree. The second wave is very shallow here, and it's just going up, no stuff. And all right, are we having the start of the 4th wave? You see the shadow? We'll see at the end of the year, because this yearly candlestick bar is not yet closed. Now, like I showed traders before when I was recording that video about how to use the moving average 20 to revive the Elliott wave strategy, we were looking at, okay, United Health. Remember? Here it is. All right. United Health Group Incorporated. EPIC UNH. Similar scenario. The shadow on top. Okay, 1, 2 on the yearly chart, 3. All right, and if we go to the monthly chart, you see now, you see that it stays above the moving average 20 throughout the third wave like this. This is a bullish cow. Watch out that video that I was referring you to. All right, and then the visa, this is the visa again, staying above the moving average 20 throughout the third wave again. And the recommendation in this tutorial: leave your drawing. Do not be ashamed of it. Ace your chart, okay, and take it where you left it before. It will save you a lot of time, and it will also help you to avoid the wave count a mistake. This is what I recommend to Elliott wave traders. If you have any question or suggestion, this is the best time to ask your question. Put in the comment section. And in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. All right. If this video has been truly useful to you, please let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you think that, George, this is another repetition garbage, or mark it down, please. However, if you think it's an essential tutorial, feel free to help us by sharing with your friend on Tumblr, Google+, Twitter, and also on Facebook. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel is 24 Elliott Wave, digit 2, digit 4, Elliott Waves in plural. Subscribe today, it is free, and be sure to click on the notification bell, because we are now live streaming video. If you do not click on the notification bell, you don't know when, okay, the live streaming will take place. So be sure to click on the notification bell. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about what do I recommend to Elliott wave traders. George, who are you to recommend something to me? Do you know how long I've been trading Elliott wave? Where do you learn about Elliott wave to recommend something to me? Oh, I do apologize, sir. Before you run away, for those of you who are interested in improving your trading using high probability trading setup, check out the description section for the trade idea, a trading software that allows traders to uncover high probability trading setup. Without a valid trading setup, there is no reliable trading signal. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you very soon.